I'm in despair! That opening probably didn't make sense if you haven't seen the series. Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to Solshow. Today we are reviewing the anime series Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. Guys, if you have seen this show and you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. However, if you didn't enjoy it, you feel negative about it, please give the video a thumbs down and the like bar will just tell me your guys' reaction to the series. Also, just a clarification, this is a review for Season 1. I have not seen Season 2 yet. That'll be its own review. Anyway, let's get started. And by let's get started, I mean I'm gonna try to describe what the show is about for those who haven't seen it. And I'm gonna do my best. This is kind of hard to explain. So the show is completely satirical. It's a complete parody. It's like in the vein of like a South Park where there's so much meta parody and so much being made fun of that's all over the place, and all these subjects and characters, they all mean something. It's like that. And we follow our main character who is a teacher at a school, and he's just teaching his students. And it's like a classic, you know, anime story of just a teacher teaching some students. However, this teacher, Zetsubou Sensei, he's suicidal. First off, he's very cynical. He's glass half empty all the time, every day. He will never look on the bright side of anything. He is in despair. And I believe he tries to kill himself in every episode, usually for very minuscule things. And as a character, I love Zetsubou Sensei. He's hilarious. His role is like supposed to be the exact opposite of how he actually is. He's, you know, a very terrible human being who's like very selfish and self-absorbed. But at the same time, he's supposed to be this selfless teacher, and it's hilarious. I love him. And the rest of the cast, there's really just his students, and there's also a school therapist that the sensei goes to, and the therapist is probably the worst therapist like ever. She is just not having anything to do with this guy. She really doesn't care about his problems, which is also, again, kind of hilarious. And as far as the students, they are a very colorful cast of characters. They are extremely variant, and they pretty much all have terrible problems with them. These students include a super optimistic girl who sees the best in every situation, despite no matter how bleak or terrible it is. She sees the bright side of it, which is a complete opposite and contradictory of the teacher. So they have really good chemistry. There is a foreign exchange student who's from America, so she has her, she basically has multiple personality disorder, and she's like this white American person, and she's also a random Japanese girl at the same time. It's pretty funny. There's also a illegal immigrant who's just kind of around, and there's like one other character, I always forget about him. He's, did he even exist? Anyway, point is, there are a lot of characters in this show. They are all very interesting. I only went through a couple of them. There's a lot of them. They all have weird quirks. They're all great. And I want to say, this show, it's a comedy. It, like, prides itself on this weird, cynical, suicidal humor, and that could turn a lot of people off, but for me, you know, I'm a bleak, terrible person, so I laughed a lot. And if anything, that's what drew me to the show. I was like, oh, this kind of dark, witty, whatever the fuck, I'll get into it. I don't, like, I've seen shows like It's Always Sunny and a lot of other, you know, like, dark comedy movies that I really liked. I don't know if that makes me a bad person for laughing at it sometimes. I don't know. Point is, I enjoyed the show's comedy. You might not, though. But at the same time, one of my biggest complaints about the show is it really doesn't take itself seriously, like, not even in the slightest. It completely forgets what the plot is, like, it just kind of ends and doesn't really care. it gets maybe too meta and breaks the fourth wall like too unapologetically. And once that happens, there's like nothing holding this show together. It's so scattered, it's so all over the place. A lot of the times with comedies, I like to just sit back and watch it, enjoy it, you know? But with this, I was just lost sometimes, just trying to keep up with all the jokes flying by, and I'm just like, okay. And there's so many inside jokes even. I don't know why this bald guy appears everywhere. What is his goal? What is the purpose? Is this a conspiracy? Am I missing something? What are you? Who are you? I'm going to figure you out. I'm going to figure you out, you piece of bald fuck. But in the end, I'm excited for season 2. I'm really looking forward to what strange ideas they're gonna throw at me that time, so look forward to that review. But to sum up, Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, if you are interested in some weird comedy with a lot of South Park elements and weird, like, Japanese critical humor and commentary, then this is the show for you. I hope you're okay with suicide jokes. Kill yourself. And with all that being said, I give Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you want, you can check out my Twitter, my Patreon. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. You're all wonderful people. I love you. And with that, I leave you. Hello everyone to another spoiler talk. Today we're talking about Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, which I literally just finished. And we're gonna be going in depth with spoilers, and hopefully you know how this works by now. But